In today's video we will see how to crochet the crab stitch border all around a simple circle granny square. So in this case I will just be working around this granny square. So my last row is a double crochet row, but you can work the stitch around any stitch. So if you add single crochet or treble crochet, it works perfectly fine. So we start by joining the yarn in any stitch. I will start somewhere around here. So I'll just go in there and join my yarn with a slip stitch, and then we are ready to start the crab stitch border. So the crab stitch is just a reverse single crochet. So instead of working your stitches in this direction, you just work backwards. So that's why it's called crab stitch, because you go backwards like a crab. So instead of inserting your hook into this next stitch, you just kind of twist the stitch a bit backwards and you go into this previous stitch. So you go like this in the previous stitch, insert your hook, and then you grab your yarn and you pull the yarn up. And then you simply yarn over and you complete your single crochet, basically your crab stitch, like this. And then you repeat. So you go in the previous stitch here, insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull it up, and complete the stitch. So let's see it again. We go backwards, we insert our hook into the stitch, we grab the yarn on the back, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. And we keep going like this. So one thing that it might be useful to remember in case your crab stitch looks a bit ugly or whatever, is to work loosely. So don't pull the yarn too tightly, and if you see that your stitches are too tight, just go up in hook size, because these loops are nicer when they are a bit loose, you know. So now I'm getting close to the first corner, so I want to go a bit slow here. Let's see, so I still have a few stitches to work, but basically you just keep doing the same. So you see, so this is my last double crochet before the chain one at the corner, and all I'm going to do is to simply make a crab stitch in that last double crochet, and then make another crab stitch in the chain one space, and then I just keep going into the next stitch. And the next, and you see that the corner is done. So you continue working like this, it's the same all around, and we'll meet here when it's time to close the round, so we can see how to complete the crab stitch. Here, this is the last stitch before the one where I joined my yarn. So I'm going to make, of course, one crab stitch in there. And then to make a more invisible join, I will still be making one crab stitch in the same stitch where I joined. And then we can cut the yarn. And I just simply pull the tail through, and then I will weave in my ends. And our crab stitch border is complete. Nice and puffy. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more video tutorials like this.